The following presentation was recorded at the Newbury Buddhist Monastery, Victoria, Australia. Please visit our website at nbm.org.au.
Thanks. Good evening, venerables, members of the BSV committee and the devotees. Good evening to people in Melbourne and good morning to devotees devotees overseas. So on behalf of the BSV committee, I am pleased to present to you a brief update on the Newbury Buddhist Monastery Retreat Center project. So we are able to proceed with this with the construction of this project due to the generous contributions of our donors and the support of our volunteers and many of our BSV community who have been working behind the scenes right throughout. So for the benefit of our overseas supporters and also for interstate supporters and those of you who haven't been to Newbury, I'll start by giving a brief intro of the location of the monastery. So it is 1.5 hours drive from Melbourne CBD, and from BSV also it's a 1.5 hour drive in a beautiful forested environment. So now here we see a snapshot of the master plan for Newbury with the existing buildings and the proposed new developments. So we started stage 1 in September 2017, and to May 20, we developed the monks area, which included the Sangha house, and then Ajahn Brahm's senior monks hut, and then some meditation huts. We have done 4 huts, and then we provided infrastructure for future huts, for six future huts, including a sewage treatment plant. And then for the nuns area, so we have done 3 container huts, and then infrastructure for 2 future huts and a treatment plant as well. So for stage 1B, we have completed in early 2021. We refurbished the nuns lodge, which has 6 rooms with ensuite, and we installed hydraulic heating. So here we see the site plan of the stage 2 retreat center project. Now the project scope includes dana meditation hall, kitchen, office and amenities, stupa courtyard and covered walkways, retreat accommodation for 24 rooms, which is in 4 cottages, and then caretaker's cottage, then a power upgrade for the retreat center, and external services and infrastructure. So now stage 2B is the next phase of the development, where a meditation hall will be completed and the retreat accommodation for future another 6 cottages. But that's coming in stage 2B. Now, the completion of this project, stage 2A, will provide the nuns their long-awaited hope of a nun's boundary, just as the monks have in Lot 1. And also it will give the opportunity to lay people to practice meditation in a tranquil forested environment that is very conducive for spiritual practice. So stage 2A will be the beginning of a retreat center, which will be similar to Jhana Grove type of retreat center. So now we have engaged a team of consultants, the lead consultants being White Architecture, and they do the project management as well. Then there are civil engineers and structural engineers, Ipsum Structures, BRT consultants for electrical engineering, hydraulic and fire services, then heating and ventilation. Then Plan E, who are the landscape architects, and Arup, acoustic consultants, then the bushfire consultants. So the consultancy fees covered all the above services. In addition, a building survey was engaged by the BSV directly for building approvals. And this time it was easier, this time unlike stage 1 project with the Shire for approvals, because we have already built a rapport with them. So it was a bit easier this time. And then the project from BSV side, the project oversight is by Bante Modito, myself, Indira Jaising, and then Adrian T. and Varuna Vikrama, Adrian being secretary and Varuna being the treasurer. So now for a brief introduction of the project design. The buildings are organized around a strong spiritual axis of progression from mundane to spiritual, with the entry foyer, Dana hall, entry foyer and the Dana hall, then the stupa courtyard, and through to the meditation hall, which is to be constructed in the future. So the cottages are placed around a series of courtyards. These are the cottages. They are, so it is connected by landscape gardens and colonnaded walkways. They also serve as tranquil spaces and pathways for walking meditation. So as seen here, these are the courtyards that are created and the walking colonnades. So these are the cottages with the landscape courtyards. And this is the approach to the main building and the main entry to the retreat center, and the dining area for lay guests with a separate area for the monastics behind the operable wall, which is this one. Until the meditation hall is built, the dining area will have to be used for meditation as well. Therefore, we have provided 2 different settings as seen here. Here you see the meditation setting. Now we move on to the most exciting part of the today's presentation, the fundraising carried out leading up to and on the day of Ajahn Brahm's 70th birthday. So we have been able to raise, so for Ajahn Brahm's birthday, Ajahns birthday wish was that he was asked what we could give him to celebrate his birthday, and he responded that all gifts should be in support of Newbury Buddhist Monastery Retreat Center's building project. And as he believes firmly that anyone who deserves to find peace and happiness is the greatest birthday gift he could ask for. So and he wanted everyone to support the Newbury Buddhist Monastery project for his birthday. So it was amazing that we started raising funds, and up to Ajahn Brahm's birthday, we have raised 2.9 million. Then during Ajahns birthday, we managed to raise 2.65 million, thanks to Ajahn. So then now after that, for the total project cost is going to be 7.12 million. So we have another 1.4 million to be raised. And then after Ajahn Brahm's birthday, a decision was made to proceed with the full stage 2A scope. So, and during Ajahns birthday in the fundraising The Baradu Stupa, which is in the courtyard, it was donated by Ajahn supporters in Indonesia. This is already being constructed and will be delivered around February. Yeah, so happy about that. Thanks to the donors. Now, the tender process. This is the process we followed to select the builder for the construction works. ADMA, so there were four interested builders shortlisted. ADMA Group, Harris HMC to construct an SJV, and all four submitted the bids. Then the lowest bidder was ADMA Group. So ADMA was awarded the contract because they were the lowest bidder, and also they have a good track record of carrying out projects of similar complexity. And the other reason was like another reason was like they were also the builder for the stage 1 project. So then the lowest builder being ADMA, now they were awarded the contract for the price of 6.4 million, and the contract period was 210 working days. Construction was scheduled to start last month, but delayed due to construction industry lockdown and the restrictions to regional travel. So so they commenced work on site on the 25th of October, and the scheduled completion is end of August, in time to hold the 2022 Katina ceremony in the new hall if all goes well. So the area marked in red indicates the location of the new buildings, and indicated to the right is the monks area, and to the left is the nuns area, with the lay center with the Dana hall in the middle. It is important to note that this is a vast site of 160 acres, and the boundaries are far apart, even though you see it here like this. So the monks and the nuns gave a blessing, and thereafter so on the 25th of October, the monks and nuns of Newbury Monastery gave a blessing, and thereafter the fourfold community participated in a sod turning ceremony with the presence of the contractors, project manager, and the site manager. And we were lucky to get a bit of clear sky, even though it was quite cold and windy, which you could hear in the video recording. Please excuse for the disturbing wind noise.
Yamidam Chattari Purisa Yuga Akineyo Anjali Karanyo Anudaran Punya Keta Logasati Santu Sakocha Suparocha Apaticho Jasara Ukaruti Santi Driyo Shanipakocha Apagamu Ulesu Anamugindo Nashakutam Samasaretim Chiena Vidyo Pare Upavadeyo Sukhino Vakino Hontu Sabe Sata Bhavantu Sudhivada Yeke Chivana Bhuta Tita Savata Varawa Anavasesa Digavaye Mahantawa Majivara Saka Anugatula Gitavaye Janika Ye Jadure Vasanti Avidure. A bit tough, isn't it? Good luck.
It's not really that easy to take the soil.
The shovel is... Yeah, and the wood, yeah. Not on the soil.
There you can see. Okay, so big project. Sadhus.
This project be well and supported and very successful.
Very good, sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Pasikas? Pasikas.
Thank you. That's from Edma, Dan and Roddy.
So as you saw, it's the fourfold community who participated in the sod training, which was great. And so now for stage 1 project, Ajahn was present to give the blessing, but due to COVID restrictions, he sent us his blessings for the stage 2 project. And this is the message from Ajahn Brahm.
Hello, this is Ajahn Brahm here from Bodhinyana Monastery on a nice sunny morning, and I've gone online or to this video to send to the Buddhist Society of Victoria, Newbury Buddhist Monastery for the groundbreaking of the site for the retreat centre, the meditation retreat centre. It's an amazing occasion. You can recall when they broke the ground for the Sawati, the Jeta Grove Monastery, Anathapindika's Park, and what a wonderful thing that was. And now we are breaking the ground for this Newbury Buddhist Monastery, the first stage of the retreat centre, with the amazing dana hall there, where we can get some good food. And of course, when there's enough decent food over in BSV, I'm sure many people will come and learn how to meditate. It's really important that when people go to a place to practice their meditation, we do require just a minimal amount of comfort, good food, quietness, peace, and free from the things like the mosquitoes and the flies. And that would make the place a very, very popular retreat center, and a place where that, when we teach Buddhism, we're not just teaching theory. If you want to listen to the theory of Buddhism, you can get that online, you can get that in universities, but this is the next stage up, when you go to a place where you can meditate peacefully, quietly and deeply, so you can taste exactly what the Buddha was teaching. And when you can taste what the Buddha was teaching and get some very good meditation, that's incredible benefit for you. It's over 50 years now when I did my first meditation retreat. And when I did, it got some incredible meditations. And those meditations made me just the monk I am today. Just to be able to let go of the world, see deeply into the teaching of the Buddha, and do a wonderful, wonderful job. Not sacrifice, but give my life for others for the rest of my life. So now is the time. Please support this project. I am not just fully behind it, but fully in front of it and fully at the side of it as well. All directions, trying to support it, look after it, and do the very, very best, for creating a very, very strong Buddhism by having monks, nuns, a retreat centre, all in the one place in beautiful Newbury, outside of Melbourne. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Wishing you all the best from Ajahn Brahm.
Thank you, Ajahn. So from now on, we are going to keep you updated on the progress of our project on our BSV website, under building updates, whatever with the construction updates and everything, we are planning to update it on the website. And this is indeed, as Ajahn said, like it's a dream come true for the Victorian Buddhist community. And this was made possible by the untiring efforts of our spiritual director, Ajahn Brahm, especially, and the generosity of all the wonderful donors, and also the BSV committee and the residents of the NBM, the monastics of Newbury, and also the I want to thank the NBM residents and the monastics for providing the photos and the videos for us to do this presentation. So BSV committee, thank you all for participating, and we humbly request your ongoing support to raise the rest of the funds needed by introducing us to all your friends in the Dhamma, and to get us to the final completion of this part of the project. So just a second.
I just stopped the sharing, Indira, so that they could see you in a full screen. That's all.
All right.
So.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, so that's okay. Yeah. So I want to thank everyone, all the devotees, our supporters from local, interstate supporters, and all the volunteers who have been working behind the scenes. Like there's so much work going on even for all these projects. And I would really like to thank all of you on behalf of the BSV committee and the community of Victoria. So I would like to hand over the presentation to now Ajahn Ajahn Mudito, who is in Perth. After seeing Ajahn Sadaroy on the screen, I mentioned him. So he's joining us from Perth, and thank you so much, Ajahn Mudito, because he has been really involved in from day one of the design developments, and even through the thick and thin of the stage 1 project. So I would like to hear a few words from you, Bate, and I'll hand over to you. Thank you.
So, okay, can you hear me okay, Indira?
Yes, yes, we all can.
Sorry,
hear.
I sort of overbooked myself. I was in the house done. I just 15 minutes ago. I'm on the way back to the Bhikkhu Monastery right now, so I'm on the road. So this is the modern thing. We have to do these things on the fly sometimes. Yes, I will be behind the project. I will be helping. Going back to Newbury. I'm still in Perth for maybe 1 month, and then I'm gonna go back to Newbury, stay there. Probably it's going to be a 1-year project for us. I think it will be a good project. I helped a couple of years ago. We helped set up the monk site. The monk site is now built. Now the next part of the project will be the meditation retreat center. And after that, hopefully we can continue with the nun site. So everybody, all these things have to come together for us in order to have the whole community. So we need the monks, we need your lay people there. Please come meditate, and then we also need the nuns there. So we have all the fourfold community there, meditating, bringing good efforts, trying to we aiming for the Nibbana, obviously. So hopefully we'll all get there eventually. But only thing what I really wanted to say is that this project we designed it. We took a lot of time. Indira probably told you earlier. We took a lot of time to design this project. We took some good cues from here in Jhana Grove Meditation Center. As many probably you know, how Jhana Grove Meditation Center is a beautiful place to come and meditate, and Newbury might be even better. So this will be a really good opportunity for everybody to come. We need a little bit more support for to get the project going. We're almost there. So please, if you feel like you want to support us, we are still needing a little bit more funds, but I think this project will be going just smoothly. So just keep looking what's happening in Newbury, and we will keep posting you the updates from the center when I'm there, and sure Indira and Adrian will be there helping us and the whole community. So that's from here in Perth on the road. So if you have any questions, I think Indira and we can answer your questions afterwards. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ajahn. Thank you. So now we have sort of come to the end of our presentation. It's now open to any of you to ask anything that you want to say, or if you would like to say a few words, Ajahn Nisarano, or whoever who wants to say something, you're most welcome to say. And by the way, Ajahn Nisarano is also, our Bhikkhu Rep is also in Perth. And thank you, Ayopeka and the nuns for supporting this and right throughout going behind the project, and we will make it a success so that you can get some peaceful time over there. Yes, over to you. Thanks.
If anybody has a question, they can just unmute themselves.
I think Ajahn Nisarano. Ajahn, if you want, do you want to say anything? You are muted, Ajahn.
Yes, yes, of course I can. It's a wonderful occasion and very inspiring to see the groundbreaking, to see that it's actually begun. And of course, this is only the beginning, but it's so inspiring to see it, and offering this center for people to develop their meditation, the path to increased happiness and peace in their lives, and of course realizing the results of the Buddha's teaching, which is the Nibbana, of course, as Ajahn Mudito mentioned. So this is a wonderful space for people just to relax. This is the message Ajahn Brahm often tells us, isn't it? Relax to the max. And in our stressful lives, this is a very important thing, that we take time out in order to relax, to come into the present moment, and to really, because we're in the present moment, enjoy being there. And so this retreat center is actually a contribution to the mental health of so many people of our society. And when we do spend time in a meditation center, we can take all that peace, all those good qualities we've developed back to our families, to our friends, and into our workplaces too. So this is a really significant step. And you know, I mean, when I see Jhana Grove here in Western Australia, some of you may not have seen it, it is fantastic. And I saw it when it was first built, soon after it was first built in 2009. And now in 2021, wow, it's got such a strong sense of peace. It really has. So my vision for Newbury Buddhist Monastery Retreat Centre is like this, that it will become a peace hub for Victoria, for the eastern coast. So it can bring this joy, happiness to all of us, and we can practice in a very peaceful, conducive setting, beautiful place. So I'm very pleased, very excited to see it actually taking off. Very nice to see the workers in the background and to see Ajahn Mudito talking about it too. So lovely. So I will hand over, if there are any questions, hand over to Indira and Ajahn Mudito, who know all the nitty-gritty. So if people have any concerns or things they'd like to know more details about, please ask and we can inform you. So we want to bring everybody on board so they're behind it, supporting it, as Ajahn Brahm said, on the side and in the front of it as well. Because this project is not only for the Newbury community, it's for the whole of the Buddhist community, the larger community really. And we do hope that the local community will also benefit and see the value in a place like this. So this is a really, really big contribution to our society and bringing that peace, bringing that stability, bringing that wisdom to our lives and to the lives of our society. So thank you very much, and please ask those questions if you've got questions. Thank you.
So if you have any questions, you can ask. Or if you want to say something. I can see some of our long-term devotees. So.
You don't need to raise your hand on the mic. You can on Zoom. You can just unmute yourself. So if you would like to say something.
I just wanted to say that there was maybe we should call it the Peace Hub, like Ajahn Sarno said. I like the name. Peace Hub.
That's a good one. Is there anyone who wants to say anything? Or, oh, by the way, I just needed during my thanking, there's a special appreciation before anyone leaves. I want to for the untiring efforts of the AV team headed by Srijut, who made this update possible via Zoom, which was like taking a lot of time, including Landon, who helped with the video editing and everything like that. So thank you so much. And you have been a great support, Srijut and your team, especially during all these Zoom sessions and online sessions during the COVID lockdown period.
I'd like to add in, it's me, Adrian here from the committee. The committee and all the volunteers of the BSV has worked very, very hard over the last couple of years for this particular stage project, stage 2A. And for this stage project, 2 years ago, we started with quite a low sum of funds. But due to their efforts, we were able to raise quite a significant sum of money, including from Ajahn Brahm's birthday. So at this stage, we have raised 80% of the project to date. So we still need about another 20% to go to complete the project. So we will be having some fundraising events. Of course, the next one immediately, which will be next Sunday, which will be the BSV Newbury robe offering ceremony, which we will held impartial at Newbury. Visitations will be limited due to the COVID restrictions. But nevertheless, if you can go, it'd be great. If you can't visit Newbury, your support will still be very much appreciated. How people can help to support with this project to help us to accomplish the remaining 20% of the project? You can help by financial, of course, donation, but also you can also help by spreading the awareness of this project to your friends here and as well as overseas. A lot of people want to go to a meditation center to practice meditation, to experience the happiness of being peaceful and calm from this stressful environment. So Newbury is one of the, I would say, one of the good places that one can go to when it's completed to experience this meditative place. So if you can help us to, excuse me. Sorry. So every help to help us raise the remaining 10%, which is about 1.4 million, within the next 6 to 10 months will be certainly will be very much appreciated. As I say, you can help to promote this project, but to then spreading awareness to your friends in Australia as well as overseas. With all the support and volunteers, I'm sure we can achieve this. So every help will certainly support the foundation of this project to help us get through. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Adrian.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, is there anyone else who wants to say anything, or otherwise, if not, we can call it off. So
yeah.
Thank you, Indira.
Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone, for participating.
I think Ajahn Nisarana is raising his hand. Just unmute.
Yes, Ajahn.
I could just finish with a chant, with a blessing chant. It's actually.
Oh, that's a beautiful.
That's
a great thing.
And it's metta. So these are the qualities we want to develop at the meditation center in
And
Melbourne.
Aya Upeka, maybe the nuns must be there, so you can unmute yourself and then join in the chanting.
If they know, it's the one I do.
Yeah, they are. Yes.
All right.
Yes,
Are
just a second.
there?
Yes. Aya is coming. Yeah.
Good.
Aya will. Okay. Yeah, she has unmuted. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for participating.
Thank you. And I'd like to thank you, Indira, too. That was a lovely presentation, very clear and very helpful. I think everybody has a very good idea of how the project's going to unfold, and they can see a lot of the work that's gone into it. You know, you can really see, and it's going to be a beautiful meditation center, maybe to rival Jhana Grove. So that's wonderful. So now I'll give.
Yeah, just to mention, like so many people overseas also said that they won't be able to join, and they were asking for the YouTube link. So we will be sending everyone the link, and that's like they were sending so many emails. So I told them that, I mean, especially the donors who participated in Ajahn Brahm's birthday, they wanted the link. Yeah, we'll send them the YouTube link later.
Indira, I'll suggest that the YouTube link, it will not be a public one, but
yes,
you will make it listed on the BSV website.
That's right.
So if you can help by, once we publish the YouTube link on the BSV website, you
Yeah.
can tell your friends to go
Yeah.
to the BSV website, to look for this link to watch today's program.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Right, great. All right. And now we can finish with
Sorry, Ajahn. Ajahn Sadharo is also there. I forgot. Ajahn Sadharo, would you like to mute yourself, Ajahn?
Unmute. Yep.
Unmute. Sorry, unmute yourself. You can also join in.
Hi, everyone.
Oh, thank you.
Hello.
Thank you, Ajahn.
Sorry, what was that? I missed it. I couldn't hear properly.
So
I heard my
Ajahn
name there.
Nisarano suggested that we finish off with the chanting to bless.
Okay, no problem.
There we are. May you abide in well-being, in freedom from affliction, in freedom from hostility, in freedom from ill will, in freedom from anxiety, and may you maintain well-being in yourselves. May everyone abide in well-being, in freedom from affliction, in freedom from hostility, in freedom from ill will, in freedom from anxiety, and may they maintain well-being in themselves. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Etavata Shamhehi Sampadang Punya Sampadang Sape Devanumodantu Sabba Sampati Siddhya Etavata Shamhehi Sampadang Punya Sampadang Sape Bhuta Anumodantu Sabba Sampati Siddhya Etavata Jamhehi Sapadang Punya Sampadang Sabbe Satta Anumodantu Sabba Sampati Siddhya. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you everyone for making this meditation center become a reality. We all look forward to it, and we are all very grateful to be able to be given this opportunity to practice here. We hope that we will not let anyone down. We hope that all the monastics here and preceptors here who are living on this land, hopefully, as Ajahn Brahm say, as I always like to refer to, the next Jetavana grove, we are going to have Sanghamitra grove here. So we hope that we will not let people down. We hope that we can repay everyone's kindness by practicing well and serving well. Thank you so much to Indira, Adrian, Rohan, and everybody who has helped in every way possible, monastics and laity. There's just too many people to mention. We just want to show our appreciation by really practicing well and also to be of service in the future. Thank you so much, and also not forgetting our dear Ajahn Brahm.
Thank you,
so
Aya.
much.
Oh, sorry,
and Bhante Nisarano, wait, I haven't finished. Bhante Nisarano, please start to receive your trainees here so that we have Nigarikas from the male, for the monk side, and also trainees on the nun side. As Ajahn Brahm say, this is where the monks and nuns factory need to continue to. Thank you so much, Ajahn. Come back soon.
It's coming back on Wednesday.
Thank you, Ajahn. And sorry, by the way, Ajahn, Bhante Chunda and Bhante Bodhi all have been joining. I forgot to mention to unmute and give the blessing. Sorry, Bhantes. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Bhantes, for joining.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.